What's up, family? Man, I bless each and every one of you. May God continue to guide you, keep you, comfort you, and aid you in your growth and development. Family, at the beginning of this year, I talked about how that, man, this is our year. This is our year. You know what I mean? And man, it's our year. Stay with me. We're going somewhere today, and this is going to be rough for some of you, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? And this message is not going to apply to everybody. It's only going to apply to a select few, to those of you who've truly put in the work. Everybody has not put in the work that is necessary for this message to really apply to you. And what am I saying? Man, when God restores you, when God restores the universe, source, the Most High, restores you. Man, the process of life suck. You know what I mean? The journey, the growth and development journey, it suck. It's the truth be told. Man, you take losses at the losses, and man, it's embarrassing and humiliating, the pain and the brokenness and all the other crap that we have to go through in life. And it doesn't quite make sense because, like, man, why am I going through all this crap? My intentions are right. My motives are right. My heart is right. I don't mean ill towards anybody. I try not to ever dog anybody out. I try not to do it wrong to anybody. Why am I catching all this hell? Why am I going through the whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop? Why are these people attacking me? Why am I being sabotaged? Why are these people lying on me? Why are these people breaking my heart? And why? And man, it's part of the process. It's part of the process. We're going to go there today. This is going to get deep. Stay with me. As a kid, again, I'm not a Christian at all, but as a kid, I grew up in a Christian household. And there's a chapter in the Bible that's always intrigued me. It's always just kind of like dumbfounded me. It's like, you know what I mean? And that's Joel chapter 2. Joel chapter 2, verse 25. And I want to read it for you real quick. Joel chapter 2, verse 25. And this is the King James Version. And I will restore to you the years that the locust had eaten, the cankerworm and the caterpillar and the palmer worm, my great army which I sent among you. First part of 26 starts off, and ye shall eat in plenty. So I'm going to read that little section again. 25 in the first part of verse 26. And I, this is God talking, and I will restore to you the years that the locust had eaten, the cankerworm and the caterpillar and the palmer worm, my great army which I sent among you, and ye shall eat in plenty. Man, now that I'm a little more mature, now that I'm a little older, a little more wiser, I understand this scripture now. Now that I've gone through all the hell that I've gone through. Now that I've taken all the losses and been homeless and abandoned and rejected and man, now I understand this. Stay with me, we're going there. And so what God is saying, I don't know who you are, whatever your name is. God is saying, I got you. This year, 2025, I got you. I'm going to pour out the windows of heaven. I got you. I saw all the work you put in. I saw all the people that lied on you. I saw and heard all the people that tried to destroy you. I saw and heard the people that broke your heart and crushed your spirit. I saw and heard all the people that abandoned you and tore you down and rejected you and I saw and heard the craziness. I saw you go through I saw you lose your house. I saw you lose your job. I saw you lose your kids. I saw you lose your car. I saw you lose your business. I saw you take losses and you cried and you were lonely and frustrated. I saw you. I saw you. I didn't just see you. I heard you. Your cries have come up to heaven. I heard you. But I need you to understand something. Man, this is your year. Not only am I going to pour out the windows of heaven for you this year, but man, I'm going to take back and I'm going to restore all the years that you've lost. Everything that you've lost. Your health failed you. Your money failed you. Your reputation failed you. Everything you've lost. Your kids abandoned you. Your husband, your wife rejected you. Everything you've lost. Your business. Everything. I'm going to restore it to you. And I'm not going to just restore it to you. I'm going to give you above and beyond that which you had. Why? Because I saw your faithfulness. I saw you putting in the work. I saw you sitting there lonely and hungry and frustrated and crying out and dealing with your issues. I saw you putting in the work when nobody else was paying attention to you, when nobody else gave a damn about you, when nobody else wanted to fuck with you. I saw you. I heard you. And I got you. I need you to understand something. I've always had you. Matter of fact, if you read verse 25 at the end, I sent those armies among you. I sent the caterpillar and the cankerworm and the palmerworm. I sent them to do this shit that they did. They thought it was out of their wisdom. They thought they were doing something great. They thought they were doing something phenomenal. They thought they were going to tear you down. They thought they were going to crush you. They thought they were going to bury you. I sent them raggedy ass, nappy headed, no good, low life, trifling motherfuckers to do the bullshit that they did. I sent them. But I need you to understand something. I didn't send them to you because I hated you. I didn't send them to you because I disliked you. I didn't send them to you because I was punishing you. I sent them to you because I needed you to grow the fuck up emotionally. I sent them to you because I needed you to grow the fuck up spiritually. I needed you to wake the hell up and understand who the hell you are. I needed you to understand that even though all these things came at you, even though all these things was attacking you by day and by night, you always had the power to withstand it. It didn't matter which directions they were throwing their arrows. It didn't matter which directions they were shooting their bullets. You had the ability at all times to withstand the barrage of attacks that you went through. And everybody thought you would fail. Everybody thought you would crumble. They saw you fall down and they laughed and clapped their hands and thought that was it. This is the end of him. This is the end of her. This is the end of him. I knew they was fake. I knew they were lying. I knew they were phony. And they had to sit there and watch you waddle in the mud. They had to watch you sit there and crawl in the dirt. It was though you had got knocked the fuck out. Because they hit you with everything they could. They had other people that didn't even know you come attack you with them. And you got up bloodied. You got up battered and bruised. You got up broken, crushed. Why would they do this to me? I never meant them any harm. Why would they do this to me? I love the hell out of them. Why would they do this? I would have given them everything. I would have given them all that I have. Why would they do this to me? God wanted you to see them for who they really are. See, we get so in love with people that, man, we see their potential. We see what they're capable of, but we don't see their motives. We don't see the frequency and the energy that they're vibrating on. We don't see that they're frauds and they're fakes. We don't see the damage that they're carrying. The pain and the hurt and the trauma that they're really carrying. And the hatred that they really have for you. Because we're such loving beings, we're such compassionate and caring and giving beings, we don't always see the ugly in other people. And what God has said, I saw it. And I sent them to you. I saw their ugliness. I saw their pain and their trauma and their hate. I saw their jealousy. And I sent them to you. Not to crush you, but I sent them for 2 reasons. Here we go. God help me. I sent them. Reason number 1. To show you how strong you are. To show you how powerful you are. I sent them to help you deal with your issues. I sent them to help you grow the fuck up emotionally and stop always trying to see the good in people. Yes, see the good in them, but see them for who they really are. The good and the fucking bad. The good and the toxic as fuck. The good and the hateful. The good, but the jealous, the bitterness. So I sent them so that you can become more fucking balanced. So that you can become more fucking mature emotionally. So you can work out your shit. Second reason why I sent them. Because I wanted to show them, even though they did all this stupid ass shit, I wanted to show them that when you fuck with one of mine, you ain't got no fucking power. When you fuck with a chosen one, when you fuck with a God sent, when you fuck with a light worker, when you fuck with a healer, when you fuck with a child of God, I'm gonna let you do what you do. I'm gonna let you wild the fuck out. I'm gonna let you think you're smart as fuck. I'm gonna let you think your plan is working. But in the end, I'm going to make you sit there and watch them rise back up. I'm going to sit there and make you witness, front row fucking seat, rise. Watch my child rise. And there's not a damn thing you could do. You're going to sit there in your fucking regret. You're going to sit there in your fucking anger. You're going to sit there in your fucking jealousy. And you're going to watch them rise back up. You're going to watch me bless them. You're going to watch me pour out the windows of heaven upon them. You're going to watch me lift them up stronger than they've ever been. You're going to watch me elevate them, knowing there's not a damn thing you could do about it. And the regret and shame is going to eat you alive. The caterpillar and the palmer worm and the cankerworm that was fucking up their health, that was fucking up their opportunities, that fucked up their business, that was fucking up their relationship, that was fucking up everything towards the chosen one, is now going to come back. After it's eaten all that shit from them, the chosen one, the light work, it's going to come back, and I'm going to send those armies right back to you. I'm sending those armies right back to you. It's called karma. And as these armies come back to you, you're going to sit there in your shame and humiliation. You're going to sit there in your motherfucking regret, knowing that you could have been by their fucking side, knowing you could have had the blessings with them, knowing that you could have been their ace boon coon, you could have been their ride or die, knowing that you could have been right there, been elevated, been promoted, been restored right there with them. But because of your fucking insecurities, because of your fucking self-hatred, because of your fucking trauma and your issues you refuse to deal with, now you're going to sit here and watch them be elevated. And everything that came at them is now being directed right back to you. And there's not a damn thing you can do about it. Sit there in agonizing pain and frustration as your health fails you, as your money leaves you, as people turn their backs on you. Because you gathered all these people. You went told all these people that this motherfucker was a fake. You went told all these people this is a motherfucking fraud. He ain't no real man of God. He ain't no real child of God. You went told them all this stupid ass bullshit. And now they're looking at you like, you stupid ass motherfucker. You got me fucked up in this bullshit because your dumb fucking ass. And so these motherfuckers that teamed up with you are going to be now mad at you and pissed at you because of your fucking issues. Now they going to catch some shit, but nearly not as much as you catch. And the shame, the regret, it's going to be like worms on the inside of you, eating you up. There's not going to be any fucking peace for you. There's not going to be any fucking joy for you. There's not going to be any rest for you. And so while my chosen one, while the one that I favored, I allowed you to do all that bullshit, now I'm restoring them. I'm blessing them. And as you see them rise, you're going to decline. And as they continue to rise, you're going to be looking at them. You're going to be crying out to them. You're going to be begging them for help. You're going to be begging them for forgiveness. You're going to be begging them for mercy and compassion. But it ain't coming. It ain't coming. Just like you showed them no mercy. Just like you showed them no compassion. They're not going to show you hatred and all that other stupid shit. But I'm going to put a divide between you. You're going to be able to see them. They're not even going to see you. They're not going to see all the hell and shit that you're going through. Why? Because out of the compassion of their heart, they would try to stop it. Out of the compassion of their heart, the loving and kind and gentle person that they are, they would have a reprieve on you. And they would have mercy on you and compassion. And they would pull you up out of that bullshit and put you right back in place with them. And I'm not going to allow that shit. So I'm going to put a divide between the two of you. You'll see them. But they won't be able to hear you. They won't be able to see the pain and the hell that you're going through. Because they wouldn't be able to handle it. And what I mean, my chosen one, they would plead for mercy on your behalf. They would cry out for mercy on your behalf. They would do everything they can to forfeit where I'm taking them just to help you come up out of your bullshit. So some of you, I got a divide. I got a division between you. No contact rule. You could cry and beg all you want to. You could scream in agonizing pain and suffering all you want to. There's going to be no help for you. No help. You're going to suffer in that. And you're going to have to grow the fuck up and grow through that. And it is what it is. And so many of us, as the truth be told, a lot of us, we're in that category of we're going to have to watch people that we were connected to be elevated. People that we could have been attached to, but we chose not to. Because we didn't think they were all that. We didn't think they were going anywhere. We thought we were smarter than them. We didn't think they had anything to offer us. And so a lot of people that call themselves chosen ones, a lot of people that call themselves light workers and healers, if the truth be told, a lot of these people and people who call themselves children of God, children of the Most High, are really in this category right here. They're going to have to sit back and watch other people be elevated. Because they're going to have to learn their lessons. They're going to have to grow emotionally and spiritually. And they haven't done that yet. Because of their arrogance, because of their pride, or whatever the case may be, man, it is what it is. It ain't none of my business. It ain't none of your business. You know what I mean? Our business is to make sure that whatever state we find ourselves in, you had better be willing, and not just willing, but you had better be putting in that motherfucking work to heal and to grow emotionally and spiritually. So again, this season of abundance, this season of restoration don't apply to the great majority of humanity. This season of restoration, this season of God saying, I'm lifting you up. I'm going to elevate you. This is your season. That don't apply to the great majority of us. That only applies to a small few of us. And I know everybody don't want to hear that. I know everybody want to tell everybody, oh man, you just call yourself a chosen one and this is going to be our year. And da-da-da. Why? Because that feeds your fucking ego. That makes you feel good about you. But that doesn't help you grow the fuck up emotionally. That don't help you be fucking honest with yourself. And I'm not that one. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. Because I don't give a damn what you think about me. Because I'm connected to God, Source, Universe, the Most High. I've put in the work. I don't need validations from other people anymore. I don't need to be accepted by other people anymore. And so, all the work that we've put in, God is saying, well done, my good and faithful servant, and in whom I'm well pleased. I seen you. I seen you. I heard you. And I'm proud of you. When everybody else turned their back, when everybody else thought that was the end of you, I saw you digging yourself up out the mud. I saw you cleaning yourself up. I saw you looking in the mirror and being honest and transparent with yourself. I saw you holding yourself accountable. And so I'm going to restore you. I'm going to restore you. Man, hope and pray that I said something to encourage you, to inspire you, or to even challenge your way of thinking. This restoration season is not going to apply to all of us. And it is what it is. If it don't apply to you, don't get jealous because you see others being elevated. Don't get jealous and mad and resentful and hateful because you see people that you don't deem or think worthy of being restored. You didn't see the work that they put in. We've got to grow up. We got to be honest with ourselves. We got to stop being fixated on what's happening in other people's lives and be concerned with, man, where am I at emotionally? Where am I at spiritually? How am I healing my traumas and the bullshit that I've experienced? Am I hiding behind my fucking education? Am I hiding behind my fucking title at work? Am I hiding behind my fucking relationship? Am I hiding behind my money? Am I really putting in the work? Am I really doing all that I'm capable of doing? Or am I just like the great majority of people, faking the funk? Putting on a mask when I'm out in public, so that you can have this image of me. God sees the real you. You can't hide from God. You can't hide from universe, from source. Man, thank you for rocking out with me, family. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for being here. Namaste. The God in me, the light in me, the love in me, the wisdom in me sees, recognizes, acknowledges, and cherishes the God in you, the love in you, the wisdom in you, the light within you. Happy healing, family. Peace.